Everyone shows their sales, but no one talks about profit. In this video, I'm gonna show you the full picture. There's tons of videos on YouTube showing people making crazy money with Shopify. There's 10K a day, there's 100K a day, there's $1 million months, but they barely ever show you the real profit and the real picture. Of course, these numbers are flashy and gets views, so that's why people post them, show them, but they never show you the real picture, which I'm gonna do in this video. In this video, I'm breaking down my real numbers from my real Shopify stores, and I'm gonna show you the ad spend, the revenue, how much I spent on products, how much money I wasted, and my exact strategies that I use to scale these products. So let's hop on, let's get into it. Guys, before we get started though, I do have a $19 Snapchat ads course. If you've been wanting to start your own business, but you have no clue how to run ads, it's only $19. I'm gonna link it down below. Go ahead and check it out. Let's make sure that we're on the same page. What is a revenue? What is even a revenue? A revenue is everything, all the money that comes into your business. This is the screenshots you see on YouTube and Instagram and all that people showing you. This could be all the products, there could be upsells, there could be bundles, anything that basically people sell, but is not really including the ad spend or other costs that comes with the business. Of course, at first glance, it looks great, but let's break it down. All right, guys, we got my whiteboard here, which I'm gonna break everything down for you. And if you want anything with, one specific store, I have a ton of videos sharing all those flashy screen share and good stuff. If you want to go watch it, I have a bunch of them. Go ahead and take a look at all other videos in my channel, and I have those. But right now, I broke down. I had 3 stores last year running, and I broke down every expenses that I had last year. This is specifically for my Shopify stores, not any other income. So just keep that in mind. This is specifically for my Shopify stores, is not including my other source of my income. Let's get into it. Let's get into the whiteboard, the magic whiteboard, and talk about this. Also, guys, I haven't been really writing with an actual thing in a while, so don't make fun of my writing, okay? Cool, be nice. Now let's get into it. All right, last year, I kind of rounded up for this one a little bit. So if you see things are rounded up, that's probably what it is. But I'm just gonna break everything down for you. So last year, we had 2 main products that we were selling. They were about $30 to $35. And the revenue, for this was 1.2 million. All right, I'm just gonna put mil. Okay, so the total order, we had total order of 34,285. So total order. So that's the amount of orders that people ordered from our stores. So that's the amount. The product price was $35. So the product price was 35. That's like I said, I'm kind of rounding it up. We had 2 main products and a bunch of upsells, and they were all $30 to $35. And our CPA, average CPA, let's say with testing and a lot of other stuff, CPA is cost per purchase. So how much we spent to get one sale was between some of our accounts were $12 to $15. And then we have ad spend for the whole year. We're gonna write it down here. Ad spend for the whole year was $514,275. Then we have cost of goods. So cost of goods, $8 to $10 was our cost of goods per unit. So total was $275,000. And then we have apps, subscription, all these stuffs. So I'm gonna go black apps. That one was 3,600. And then, so let's talk about the total expense. This is the most important part. So this is what I say, don't just look at the numbers. People always be flashing a number into your face, but how much is your expense? So let's talk about the expense. Total expense was $828,875. Talk about the net profit. Net profit was 278,344. So this is the net profit. Now, this is what's in your business, and a lot of people don't understand this. If not that you don't get it, but you haven't done it yet, then there's this thing that you pay yourself from your business. I paid myself $120,000 from just the Shopify part of it, not my other source of incomes, and I leave the rest inside the business. I try not to have a lot of individual money taken out, and as we go, I kind of explain why this is important, but let's get to the next part. So this is what we ended up with, $278,000 from $1.2 million. This is our profit, $278,000. So next time people show you all these big screenshots, ask them, what's your profit? Because that's what's important. There's one common question that I always get asked is, how do you pay yourself? And I understand where people are coming from. And there's one thing to understand is that when you start running a business, this is your business money, not your individual monies. And there's ways around it. There's business expense. There's different ways that you can, buy something and make it a business write-off. However, most common way is you put yourself as an employee, like a real employee with a real role of your business. So for example, for me, I use this platform Gusto to pay myself. I'm a W-2 is a payroll platform. I'm a W-2 in my business, just like all my other employees. I pay individual taxes. I do everything that a normal employee would do. And I basically just pay myself based on my role in the business. That's very important. That's number one way of getting paid. The second thing is you can get paid by dividends. And that's a whole different thing for another session, so I'm not gonna get into it too much. But these are the two ways that most business owners would pay themselves in their business. Some people have been asking me what my goals are and where do I want to go from here. A lot of you guys might have known that in 2023, I went through a very tragic experience, probably the worst time of my life. I lost my life partner and I pretty much stopped working altogether. Like probably for a whole year, it didn't do anything. Pretty much I didn't. I was just focusing on my mental health, focusing on my health myself. And honestly, it hasn't been my best year last year. And I know a lot of people would think that, oh, but Naz, like you're doing great. And I totally understand. But being me, myself, and know what I was doing before, I think my goal is to build a bigger, better brand for upcoming years, is getting more into making things like more branding. And we do a lot of that. We've done a lot of that in the past, but it's more focusing on one thing rather than consistently running multiple things, but instead trying to grow one brand, but take it to the moon. And I think that's like one thing I've been wanting to do for a while, but again, like, shiny object. You see something else, you're like, oh, but this is better, but this is better. And I think that's one of my goals in, upcoming years. Could I forget, guys? I think another goal that I have is a lot of my ads from last year. Actually, this happened after my tragic stuff that I discovered how much potential Snapchat ads have. And I've had the least headache with Snapchat ads. No bans, no rejected ads. It's really, really cheap clicks. Like everything about Snapchat ads are good. And I think one of the things is like, I want to get it out there more and start helping people with Snapchat ads and being successful with their business with Snapchat ads. And that's why I created this course. This is my Snapchat ads course. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's only $19. Go grab it if you haven't yet. It's an intro to everything you need to know. And I think it's so untapped and underrated. It's like, I don't know why people are sleeping on it. I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Snapchat ads, and I think it's something that people should get into it. So that another goal is getting people more into running Snapchat ads rather than, you know, the typical Meta ads, TikTok ads. I love those platforms. I still run ads, and the ads that I included in my expenses are from those as well, but 80% of my ads were on Snapchat ads. So moral of the story, if you see all these big screenshots and big numbers, that doesn't mean necessarily people are making money. It doesn't mean that they're not making money, but it's not as big as you guys think. Obviously, this is a great amount for anybody. However, just, you know, question things. Ask yourself, how much is the profit? Does that make sense? Do the numbers make sense? And if you guys like this profit breakdown, and if you want me to show you more profits or get on my laptop, show you one specific store, even though I have a lot of videos, go ahead and check them out where I show my profit, my ads, my CPC, everything that you need to know. Go ahead and check them out. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.